we have the Clayface teaser right here. This is the third movie that is going to be into the DC universe. So let's see what it is. Now we have already had a Clayface appearance in the DC universe in Creature Commandos, but let's see what it is. So we'll talk about it more, but before that, let's check it out. So we are just seeing this horrendous face here. The way he's just staring. Okay, he's remembering it. Whatever happened with him. Hmm. He's in agony. He's so much in pain, man. Eee. This takes place in Gotham, by the way. You see Gotham. Eee. October 23, that's nice. Okay, so that was the teaser, and first of all, it is super grotesque. Like, this is what they're trying to do. Like, they're trying to put this themes, or what they're trying to explore certain genres with the aspects or with the inclusion of DC characters, and that is something very interesting about this. I mean, this looks is weird. This looks like eerie. This looks creepy, and this is going to be a body horror film. I guess that is what the news was coming out about this movie, that this is going to explore certain themes about this grotesqueness of the body, or what do you say, what the body transforms into when you put it through certain kinds of turmoils and the chemicals that Clayface is going to put. So from what I know, Clayface is like an actor, or like the person who turns into Clayface is an actor, but there is something wrong about him. Maybe he has some disease or something is wrong about his face, so he gets certain medications from someone. Sometimes it's a scientist, sometimes it's a gangster, sometimes it's sometimes it's the Penguin himself. So they give him the medicine and to kind of put his face back together to kind of look good for his actor performance, and then it just kind of blows out of proportion. It kind of disfigures his, not just his face, but his entire body. Like, it has this chain reaction, and it just affects his psychology so much that he just becomes Clayface. So he now just does crime for people, and he, like, imitates people, and he does it. So yeah, that's going to be kind of the plot. This is the origin. Now this will definitely take place a lot, like a couple of years before Superman, because we already saw Clayface in Creature Commandos, which happened before Superman. So yeah, this is kind of the origin story, and this is kind of the first starting point of the DC universe, or especially in this run, that we'll see what has happened. So this is going to be interesting, and then this is set in Gotham, so that is another interesting part about it. So let's see what Gotham adjacent characters we might encounter in here. Maybe Batman, maybe a cameo with Batman, like, I mean, a similar cameo like we had in Creature Commandos, where we just see the silhouette of Batman out there in the rain, or out there in the dark. Maybe that might be the case. So I mean, he is a Batman villain. Clayface is one of the rogues for Batman. So yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe we explore certain Wayne things in here. Maybe Wayne Manor or something. Maybe he just passes by it, or maybe something related to Wayne shall happen in here. I mean, it's Gotham. You have to do it. You got to do it. And other Gotham adjacent characters. Let's see who they explore. Maybe they put in a Penguin. Maybe they put in, I don't know, Selena Kyle. Maybe she is doing certain job and he comes across it. And then let's see how it connects into Creature Commandos. How he gets into contact with Amanda Waller and all of that. So let's see what happens in here. And at this point, it is very bold of them to go on with such a creative direction, because on one hand you have these Superman movies lined up each and every year. So last year we had Superman, this year we are going to have Supergirl, and next year again a Superman movie, Man of Tomorrow. So all of this is serialized, and then at once you have a creative movie like the Clayface, which kind of plays good into this genre of exploration that you as a creative studio shall do. Because with Marvel, it's just done, 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 done. Whatever comes, it's connected to the other, or whatever is after it, it just connects to it all. I mean, sure, even this is like that, but James Gunn said that the DCU is going to be more like the Star Wars universe, where time where movies are set in pieces here and there, and of course there's an overarching narrative or an act, but yeah, it's still like you explore these different places in times and all of that. So again, this is like the second movie of DC coming this year, which is great, which is a big deal. They're also releasing the show Lantern, so this is that launching phase. This is that start of the DC universe that we are going to see, and I think this is the movie that people should definitely kind of not miss. And this might fly under many people's radars, I believe, but they should definitely kind of take an effort to watch this movie because this is genuinely going to be something interesting. This is going to affect that psychology of a character, of how he wants to appear and how he truly is, his grotesqueness, how actually ugly he is, and how then it tumbles down into him doing being on this evil path, perhaps being into a villain. So let's see how, from going from a loved character, going from a loved person and actor, to downfalling into a person who does crime and who is literally hated by everyone and who is not in his greatest of the looks. So this is going to be a genuinely interesting take on this character. Let's see what it is. I'm interested in it. I'm super, super interested in it. I would love to check it out. So, I mean, this actor looks promising as well. I haven't seen any of his previous movies or shows. If he has done any, I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be a new thing for me. And we are finally getting a Clayface adaptation in live action. So that's nice. And I mean, yeah, sub to the channel. That's what I'll see you in the next.